Hello and welcome to this episode, and in this episode we are discussing about decision making in C programming language, and usually we do decision making using if statements. So we will discuss if statements and decision making in this episode. So for example, in a program we want to see whether the grades of a student is more than 90 or is it less than 90. So if it's more than 90, we can tell the student that they has got a grade A. Otherwise, we can tell them that they've got a grade B or C or these other conditions. So for this kind of situations, we need decision making. So to make decisions, we will need some kind of a condition. Our condition in this case is that if student's grade is more than 90. So let's write it down. If student grade is more than 90, right? So basically this is a condition that we can check, and based on this condition, whether it's true or false, we can take some other actions. So what we will call this statement, we can call it a condition, right? This is a condition. And conditions, they whether evaluate to true or false. So there's two states for conditions. There's either true or false. If that student's grade is greater than 90, then it's true, otherwise it's false. So for every condition, there's only two states, true or false. So how can we create conditions? We can create conditions using two kind of operators that we are going to discuss about it. These operators are called equality operators and rational operators. So equality operators and rational operators. Equality and rational operators. So with these two type of operators, we can create conditions. For example, you can see that we have used a rational operator, and here greater than. Greater than is basically a rational operator. So now let's go and talk specifically about these two types of operators. So here we are with the equality and rational operators. We said that to make decisions, we certainly need some type of a condition. And how do we make those conditions? Using the equality operator and the rational operator. So for the equality operator, we have two basic operators. One is equal to and the other is not equal to. So in mathematics, we have this equal to and this not equal to. So these are the mathematic notations of this operator. In C programming language, for equal to, we have this two equals, as we said in the previous episodes, that you shouldn't be making a mistake between assignment operator and equality operator. So this is an equality operator with two equal signs, and then we have the not equal operator, which is a exclamation mark and then an equal operator, which is basically not equal to. For example, we can give an example of 3 is equal to 3. This is correct, right? Or 4 is not equal to 3. So this is the two equality operators that we have in C programming language. Now let's go and talk about rational operators. So in rational operators, we have operators such as a greater than, a less than, and a greater than or equal to, or less than or equal to. So in mathematics, we have these signs, a greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, right? These are the mathematic notations. In C programming language or in programming in general, we have this greater than, it's the same, less than, it's the same, greater than or equal to, we have an equal at this side, and less than or equal to, we have an equal sign on the right side of the operator. And let me give you an example. For example, 4 is greater than 3, 3 is less than 4, 4 is greater than or equal to 4, or 3 is less than or equal to 4. All of these conditions are correct, right? But if you don't understand it for now, it's okay. We will cover these conditions in more details in the coming episodes. So these are the rational operators that we have in C programming language, and using these rational operators, comparing values, comparing numbers, we can create conditions. And now we can go to my laptop and we can see that if we use these operators, we can get a true or false evaluation from using these operators. Even though I showed you in the previous episode as well, when we were discussing about the equality operator and the assignment operator, once again, I can show you that rational operators and equality operators, when we are using them in a statement, the result of that statement results in a true state or a false state, and we can see that on my laptop. So let's go and see that once again. So here we are on my laptop, and here I want to show you how using the equality operator and the rational operator, the result of using those operators in a statement can evaluate to a value of true or false. And we can show the value of true or false using integers. So I will put the conversion specification for an integer, $d, then we will provide an expression of equality or a rational operator in here. Now before that, I want to tell you that if we want to show a state of true or false, so true in C programming language always results to any number. So 1 could mean true, 3 could mean true, 8 could mean true, any value other than 0 could mean true. And we want to show the value of false in C programming language using integers. That for that purpose we can use 0. So 0 always means false, and any other value other than 0 means true. So whenever we are evaluating this expression that we will provide, the result of printf is going to be either 0 or 1. These other values could happen in other situations, but for the time being, to show true or false, we will get the result of 1 and 0. So let's go and provide an expression in here. For example, 3 is equal to 3. This is going to be true, so we need to get a value of 1. Let's go and execute. And you can see that we got the value of 1. For example, let's go and say that 3 is greater than 3. Let's go and execute it. And now we got a value of 0, that means false. 3 is not greater than 3, that condition is false. But if we provide an equal in here, that means 3 is greater than or equal to 3. Yes, 3 is equal to 3. It comes for the second condition here with this equality operator. And now if we evaluate this, it will become true with the value of 1. And now you can understand how the use of a rational operator or an equality operator can result into these true or false values. That's it for this episode. See you in the coming episodes.